but they ain't got money to feed their kids. They want the taxpayers to do that. Well, the taxpayers didn't lie down with you in your bed, spread your legs, and pop out these kids that you want us to pay for. And you mean to tell me that you can't afford groceries for your kids? Look, man, I got 2 kids. 2, okay? I buy my own groceries, okay? And I had to use food stamps to get on my feet.
You're so brave. Thank you for sharing. I had an experience that kind of drives the point home that you're trying to make. A few years back, I tore my Achilles tendon, tore it in half. Had to have it sewn back together, and the recovery on that is long. And I couldn't get around without crutches or a scooter. And I remember me and my family, we went somewhere and we had to go upstairs. And I couldn't do it. So I went to use the elevator to go up to the next floor. And as I was in the elevator and the doors were about to close, someone in a wheelchair was approaching. And I was scared and confused. I was like, I need this assistance, but that person obviously doesn't. What are they even trying to do? And as they were getting closer, I just kept hitting the door close button as fast as I could, trying to stop them from getting on. And they got there. And when they got there, I rolled my scooter in the doorway and I said, no, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing getting on this elevator? And the person looked at me and they said, oh, I can't use the stairs. I need to use the elevator. And I said, yeah, well, you should have thought of that before you became disabled. There's no way. There is no way that you got on Beyonce's internet and said, when I popped out some kids and needed assistance from the government to feed them, it was okay. If you do it, you should have closed your legs. There is no way. There is no way you did that.